Musang. The name itself evokes a sense of mystery and power. In the local language, it refers to the civet cat, a creature known for its agility, stealth, and sharp instincts. It is a fitting symbol for this elite unit, for they too operate in the shadows, their every move precise, their presence barely perceptible. They are the guardians of the Philippine Archipelago, a shield against those who would threaten its peace and security. Their existence is a closely guarded secret, their operations classified at the highest levels. To the outside world, they are but a whisper, a rumor. But to those who threaten the Philippines, they are a nightmare come to life. They are the unseen hand, the silent blade, the ever-present threat that keeps the enemies of the nation awake at night. Their loyalty is absolute, their dedication unwavering. They are the best of the best, hand-picked from the ranks of the Philippine Army and subjected to a grueling selection process that pushes them to the very limits of human endurance. Only a select few emerge from this crucible, forever marked by the experience and ready to face any challenge, no matter how dangerous. The origins of Musang can be traced back to the tumultuous years following World War II. The world was in a state of flux, and the Philippines was no exception. The country, having just emerged from the shadows of a brutal occupation, was now facing a new set of challenges that threatened its fragile peace and sovereignty. The Philippines, still reeling from the devastation of war, faced new threats from within and outside its borders. The scars of conflict were still fresh, and the nation was struggling to rebuild its infrastructure and restore a sense of normalcy to its people. Amidst this backdrop of recovery, the seeds of new conflicts were being sown. Communist insurgents roamed the countryside, while foreign powers cast covetous eyes on the strategically important archipelago. The threat of internal rebellion was compounded by the geopolitical interests of neighboring countries, each eager to expand their influence in the region. The Philippine government realized that conventional military tactics would not suffice in addressing these multifaceted threats. It was during this time of uncertainty that the need for a specialized unit capable of operating with stealth and precision became abundantly clear. The traditional military forces, though brave and dedicated, were not equipped to handle the guerrilla warfare tactics employed by the insurgents or the covert operations required to counter foreign espionage. And so, in the utmost secrecy, Musang was born. The creation of this elite unit was shrouded in mystery, with only a select few aware of its existence. The founding members were handpicked for their exceptional skills and unwavering loyalty, tasked with the monumental responsibility of safeguarding the nation's security. The founding fathers of this elite unit envisioned a force unlike any other, one that could operate beyond the traditional boundaries of warfare. They sought to create a unit that could adapt to any situation, whether it be jungle warfare, urban combat, or covert operations behind enemy lines. The vision was clear: to build a force that could respond swiftly and effectively to any threat, no matter how unconventional. They sought soldiers who possessed not only exceptional physical and mental strength, but also an unwavering commitment to their country and a willingness to make the ultimate sacrifice. The selection process was rigorous, designed to identify individuals who could endure the harshest conditions and remain steadfast in the face of adversity. These soldiers were not just warriors, they were patriots, driven by a deep sense of duty and honor. The early years were a time of intense training and development. The first recruits underwent grueling physical conditioning, advanced combat training, and specialized courses in survival, navigation, and intelligence gathering. Every aspect of their training was meticulously planned to ensure they could operate independently and as part of a cohesive unit. The first generation of Musang operatives were pioneers, forging a new path in the annals of Philippine military history. Their achievements set the standard for future generations, and their legacy became a source of inspiration for all who followed. These early operatives were not just soldiers. They were trailblazers, setting the foundation for what would become one of the most respected special forces units in the world. They drew inspiration from elite forces around the world, adapting and refining techniques to suit the unique challenges of their environment. The Musang operatives trained with international experts, learning the best practices from seasoned veterans of other elite units. This exchange of knowledge and experience was crucial in shaping the capabilities of Musang, allowing them to develop a unique blend of tactics and strategies. With each passing year, Musang grew stronger and their skills sharper, their legend more formidable. The unit's reputation for excellence and bravery spread far and wide, earning them the respect and admiration of allies and adversaries alike. As Musang continued to evolve, they remained steadfast in their mission to protect the Philippines, ready to face any challenge that came their way. Stories of Musang's exploits are whispered in hushed tones, passed down from soldier to soldier, shrouded in a mix of awe and fear. These tales, often shared in the dead of night around flickering campfires, have become the stuff of legend. Each story, whether true or embellished, adds to the mystique of the Musang operatives, painting them as almost mythical figures in the annals of military history. Some say they can disappear into the jungle, melting into the shadows like phantoms. Their ability to blend seamlessly with their surroundings is said to be unparalleled, making them virtually invisible to the untrained eye. This skill has earned them the nickname Ghosts of the Jungle, a title that strikes fear into the hearts of their enemies. Others claim they possess an almost supernatural ability to anticipate their enemies' moves, always a step ahead. This uncanny foresight has led to numerous victories, as Musang operatives seem to know their adversaries' strategies before they even unfold. Their tactical brilliance is often attributed to rigorous training and an innate understanding of warfare. The truth, as always, remains elusive, hidden behind layers of classification and the fog of war. Official records are sparse, and much of what is known comes from second-hand accounts and declassified documents. This veil of secrecy only adds to the allure and mystery surrounding the Musang, leaving many to wonder what other feats remain undisclosed. One popular legend speaks of a lone Musang operative dispatched deep into enemy territory to gather intelligence on a planned attack. This mission, fraught with danger, required the operative to navigate hostile terrain and avoid detection at all costs. His journey through enemy lines is a tale of sheer determination and unparalleled skill. For weeks he evaded capture, living off the land and relying on his wits and training to survive. He used every resource at his disposal, from foraging for food to setting up makeshift camps in the most unlikely places. His survival skills were put to the ultimate test, and he emerged victorious, proving the resilience and adaptability of a true Musang operative. He returned with vital information that saved countless lives and turned the tide of the conflict. The intelligence he gathered was instrumental in thwarting the enemy's plans, leading to a decisive victory. His actions not only showcased his bravery, but also highlighted the critical role of intelligence in modern warfare. Though his name remains unknown, his story serves as a testament to the courage and resourcefulness of every Musang operative. These unsung heroes operate in the shadows, their deeds often going unrecognized. Yet their contributions are invaluable, and their legacy lives on in the stories shared by those who have witnessed their prowess firsthand. Another tale speaks of a daring hostage rescue mission, where Musang operatives infiltrated a heavily fortified enemy camp under the cover of darkness. This mission required meticulous planning and flawless execution, as any mistake could have resulted in disaster. The operatives moved with the precision of a well-oiled machine, their every action calculated and deliberate. They moved with precision and speed, neutralizing the guards and securing the release of the hostages without a single casualty. Their ability to operate silently and efficiently ensured the success of the mission, and the hostages were safely escorted to freedom. This operation became a textbook example of Musang's capabilities, demonstrating their expertise in high-stakes scenarios. Their actions earned them the respect of their enemies, who whispered tales of their prowess long after the battle had ended. Even those who opposed them could not help but admire their skill and bravery. The Musang operative's legacy is one of honor and excellence, a shining example of what can be achieved through dedication and teamwork. Becoming a member of Musang is not for the faint of heart. It requires a level of dedication and resilience that few possess. The journey to becoming an operative is a testament to the human spirit's capacity to endure and overcome. It is a grueling, unforgiving process that pushes even the most elite soldiers to their absolute limits. Every day is a test of physical endurance, mental strength, and unwavering determination. The training is designed to break down the weak and build up the strong, forging warriors who can withstand any challenge. The selection process is shrouded in secrecy, but whispers from those who have endured it speak of intense physical challenges, psychological tests designed to break the weak, and relentless pressure designed to weed out those lacking the mental fortitude to serve in the shadows. These tests are not just about physical strength, they delve deep into the psyche, exposing fears and weaknesses that must be confronted and conquered. Those who survive the initial selection process then embark on a rigorous training regimen that spans months, even years. This training is comprehensive, covering every aspect of warfare and survival. It is a journey that transforms ordinary soldiers into extraordinary operatives, capable of executing the most complex and dangerous missions. They learn to operate in all environments, from the dense jungles of the archipelago to the crowded streets of urban centers. Each terrain presents its own unique challenges, and MUSANG operatives must be adept at navigating and surviving in any situation. They are trained to adapt quickly, to think on their feet, and to use their surroundings to their advantage. Their skills are honed to a razor's edge, hand-to-hand combat, weapons proficiency, camouflage and concealment, survival and reconnaissance. They become experts in close-quarters combat, able to neutralize threats with precision and efficiency. Their weapons training is extensive, ensuring they can handle any firearm with confidence and accuracy. But physical prowess is only one aspect of being a MUSANG operative. The mind is just as important as the body, and their training reflects this balance. They're taught to think strategically, to plan meticulously, and to execute their missions with precision and stealth. They are also trained in the art of intelligence gathering, sabotage, and psychological warfare. These skills are crucial for operating behind enemy lines, where information can be the difference between success and failure. They learn to gather intelligence discreetly, to sabotage enemy operations without leaving a trace, and to use psychological tactics to undermine and demoralize their adversaries. They learn to blend in, to become invisible, to disappear into the background, and observe without being seen. This ability to move undetected is vital for their missions, allowing them to gather information and execute operations without alerting the enemy. They become masters of stealth, able to infiltrate and exfiltrate with ease. They are masters of deception, capable of manipulating their enemies and turning the tide of battle with a whisper or a well-placed rumor. Their training in deception tactics is thorough, teaching them how to create false narratives, spread disinformation, and use psychological manipulation to achieve their objectives. In the end, a MUSANG operative is not just a soldier. They are a master of warfare, capable of outthinking and outmaneuvering their enemies at every turn.